This is RaysGrid, a normal Minecraft world with 99% of all blocks removed. Despite its extremeness, everything is still possible. With the goal of this series to obtain every advancement, item, as well as mob. Watch the series from the beginning with a link down below, as well as learn how you can actually join us in this world. Last time on RaysGrid, we tried to finish out our hallway with the hostile mobs by going out and trying to get a guardian. This meant rediverting our farm into the nether hub and capturing and transporting it over to our museum. We also killed one, which helped out for the advancement where we need to kill each type of hostile mob. We also moved in some more hostile mobs with the stray and the drowned, and some very slippery ones being both types of squids. We're starting out by going on an adventure to see something that I've yet to see in this extreme world. One of the guys actually did some mathematics and figured out where some cool stuff is, despite the world being only 1% of its normal blocks. And that includes blaze spawners, as the majority of them are removed by the game, and blaze spawners are so rare to start with, so he figured out where to actually find it. We're going to head out that direction. On the way out there, I got a bit lost, but I came across this piglin who was just determined to get outside of this house. He must have spawned over inside of the nether portal, and the zombified piglin was just banging on the door, because since it's a zombie, it can actually break doors just like zombies can. So I took it upon myself to place in the door sideways, so that it thinks it's always open and won't try to break it in the future. So we made it out here pretty far. We're out about 2,000, 1,000 in the nether, so we'd be really far in the overworld. And this is where there is another fortress. Oh, there's a fortress. Oh, there's a blaze! Oh, that's so crazy. Look at that blaze spawner there. Oh, wow. Those are so rare. Ow. I guess if anybody ever want to make a blaze farm, they can actually make them with a spawner now. Just gotta travel out pretty far. So using mathematics, you can kind of find some very extremely rare stuff, which we might need to do, since we still need to find the music disc from the bastions. Okay, so we made ourselves over into the overworld, so we can activate our Enderpearl stasis chambers, so we can teleport back, since we are 15,000 blocks away in one direction and 7,000 other way, so we're really far out. We're ready. Oh, thank you. Hey, look at that, guys. We made it. Thanks to the stasis chamber, we're able to get back here without having to travel the entire way. While in spawn, we checked out House Chicken's house. He's the one that has this crazy chest monster at the very top of one of his turrets. It's just completely filled up with different colored shulker boxes. I always wonder whose this was. But my time in spawn was short-lived, as I was asked to check out a secret project that's been going on this entire time. We're following JW out into the nether because he's working on another chunk filling, and oh my goodness, guys, what in the world? What? He did it in the nether now. Oh my god, we gotta take a look at this. JW, you are insane. Look at this, guys. He's refilling in chunks. So normally the world looks like that, where we have the mod automatically remove 99% of the blocks. And he came in and he's filling them back in again. First he did the overworld chunk. Now he's over here in the nether. Did an entire nether chunk. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, he did a basalt biome too. Looks so beautiful. Oh, no, he did a bastion. What? That looks so amazing. Oh, that's so amazing. It's like just a slice. Underneath the bastion is more blackstone with the different basalt stuff through it, and then all the way down to the very bottom of the world. Oh my, look at that, guys. Right where this bedrock, he has it replaced with obsidian. Here's all the other bedrock around it. Dude, it's so massive. And he cleared away all the blocks around it too, so it makes it very obvious. So it's a whole chunk, so 16 by 16 from the bottom of the world, which in the nether is Y level 0, all the way to the top of the world, which is where the top of the bedrock ends, and this is at 128. I really love the bastion part. The bastion part is just amazing. I gotta look at that again. I gotta go walk in the bastion. Not very often in the world can you actually walk on solid ground. So cool. I like the spawn here. Oh, dude, it's crazy. Lava, a chest, and a loot. Oh, nice. Including actual banner pattern of a snout. Those are so rare. Get ancient debris. That is crazy. This whole thing just looks unrealistic. Ooh, I love these statistics. 382 buckets of lava. Dang, did you have your very own lava farm nearby? Also, 4,837 magma cubes killed. Whoa. Let's see. Wow, he had a lot of spare materials. How did you get so much netherrack? Netherrack is non-renewable. You literally had to go out here and mine it all. Wow, that is so impressive. All Are you guys ready for the ceremony? So JW gave me the honors of placing the last 4 obsidian, which represents the bedrock at the very top. Let's go ahead and place these in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, yes. Completed. Congratulations, JW, on this insane project. So this is the second chunk that he filled in. What in the world? So you might have remembered that we tried to catch a bat in the past, but it somehow clipped into a block and suffocated itself. It never was figured out why that was the case, but we do need to still collect ourselves a bat. So we're here underneath of spawn where there is a lot of dark areas, and they spawn in the lower parts of the world in dark areas. You can see there's bats flying around. What we need to do is get those bats into the museum, which doesn't sound too hard, except bats don't go inside of minecarts or boats, and you can't use leads on them. There's like pretty much no way to really control them other than we gotta completely case them in some blocks, and we'll try to give them a name tag so they don't despawn. The thing is, they're also like scared of players. Maybe if we had some slow potions or something, they just move around way too fast. There's plenty around here. Well, I got the bat on the fishing rod, but it looks so funny because a bobber hooked onto the top of it. But I don't think it's gonna do much good. I can't actually pull it using this. I can pull it a little bit. Every time I try to catch it, I just fishing rod about breaks. So we decided to just start spamming blocks in the ground to try to block them in. Hey, okay, we got one. Nobody removed these blocks. So there's apparently a bat in there. Okay, so now let's make a wall, and then let's make a smaller room in general. Now we'll have to probably name tag it so it doesn't despawn. Oh yeah, you can see it's in there. Okay, got name tag. So the bat's in here. Give it a name tag, and I close it off again. So it's still in there. Did use a name tag up. Awesome. So now at least won't despawn. So now what we need to do is make sure there's no creepers around, and we need to start make a tube that goes all the way up to the very top. We're building up this tube for the bat to go up, and we just barely missed the beacon as part of the museum. About to the top here. Now we just need to make a hole, and we have to figure out where the actual bat goes. Hey, we're in the museum now. Okay, so bat goes over by the passive mobs. It goes over here, right here. This is the bat spot. So we don't have to go too far. You just have to make a tube that goes from here over to there. It's actually quite close by. Let's do that. All right, so we got the tube almost complete. So it's going to come up this tube over here. Then we're going to put a ceiling on this, and then it'll go down this tube all the way to the very end is the room, and hopefully it'll go right inside, and then we can close it off. That's what we hope. The main thing is not to have any holes where it can escape. We're going to place in the scaffolding now. This will make kind of a one-way valve, so the bat will be able to fly up the scaffolding, but it won't be able to go back down, and that way it can slowly make its way up to the top without us having to pushing it up or even having to use like a fly machine or anything like that. So let's place in all of the scaffolding to reach the top, and that's everything. Sweet. We'll leave that scaffolding there. We'll build a little tube on the side of it like this. So if we remove this one, there's the bat. So the bat should make its way up eventually. There it goes. So we place scaffolding. That should also make a one-way valve for it. Now the bat should go up here. You hear it. There it is. See how it can go up, but it can't come back down again? So I think we can kind of scare it upwards. Yeah, scaffolding's super useful. Hey bat, where are you gonna go? Nowhere. Because we got you captured. We're making our way up to the top. It's working great. Bat's slowly making its way upwards. I can see everybody who's waiting up here for the bat to arrive. Come on! Almost to your display. Oh yes. Okay, awesome. So it made its way down here so we could just block off as we go along. Alright, shouldn't be able to get out any holes over here. No, bat, you can't go that way. Wrong way. I'm gonna scare you, bat. Boo! Boo! Okay, it's getting closer. Everybody's anticipating it. You got nowhere to go, bat. You must go into your cage. Forever a prisoner. Oh yeah, made inside. Awesome. Okay, close it off. Make sure there's no other holes. So one of the harder mobs, we finally completed. Let's go ahead and turn that green. Awesome. So now we have the majority of all passive mobs completed in the zoo. Every time we add another mob to the zoo, it just means that the ones that are left to get are just that much harder to obtain. But that's what makes this challenge so fun. And if you join my live streams, specifically the one on Sunday, you can watch us actually do these challenge worlds live. And it's open to my supporters either by being a Patreon, Twitch sub, Discord membership, or joining my YouTube membership. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode of RaysGrid.